Hi guys, I am out sick today, but I wanted to get you started on the math part of your project so that you can still start building them tomorrow. I know you're really excited about that. I will definitely be back tomorrow. So work hard today, try to get the math part done, and then you will put on some finishing touches tomorrow and you should be ready to get started. So if you have your project sheet, you can follow along. If not, you'll get it right after this video. Basically, you're creating a 4-room gingerbread house out of graham crackers. None of the rooms can be the same size. I forgot to put that in there. And we'll talk about that. I'll give you some examples in a minute. You're going to calculate the area and perimeter of each room of your house. And then you're going to put all of that together and calculate the area and perimeter of your house. Remember, the perimeter of your house would not include the interior walls. It would just be the outside. And your house may not be a rectangle as a whole when you put all your rooms together. We're not going to worry about any of this today. If you could just get the area and perimeter and your floor plan done, so you're going to design this on grid paper, then that will really help us out to be on track for tomorrow. If you have time when you're finished, you might want to discuss with your group. You'll be given $25, and you will be able to purchase any of these things. So you might want to start talking about a plan and what kind of supplies you need. Again, that's not a necessity for today. We can get to that first thing tomorrow morning. Just really concentrate on making sure your area and your perimeter are done correctly. Otherwise, you'll have to spend some time fixing it tomorrow. So let me give you an example. You are going to be given grid paper, a graham cracker. Let me just erase this real quick. A graham cracker is 12 centimeters by 6 centimeters. So that's a full graham cracker. You could cut them in half. You could put them together to make different sizes rooms, because remember, all 4 rooms must be different. So I could cut them in half, and make a square that's 6 by 6. Or you could cut it in half long ways and make a rectangle that is 12 by 3. You could even use a little corner piece, so that's a little bit harder to work with and quite small when you're dealing with your gingerbread house. But that's up to you. So I'm going to draw my floor plan. I think I want a fairly large living room, so I'm going to put 2 graham crackers together. So that would be 12, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm going to go 6 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do a dotted line in the middle just because that's a graham cracker, but it's not really a wall because I'm putting 2 graham crackers together to make my living room. So it would be 12 by 12. I'm just going to call that the living room. You could call it room number 1, however you want to do that. And over maybe on the back or a separate sheet of paper, I am going to calculate the area and perimeter of my living room. Let's remember that area is length times width. Perimeter is L plus L plus W plus W. That's on the back board if you need it. So my area of my living room is 12 times 12, or 144 square centimeters. And the perimeter of my living room would be 12 plus 12 plus the other 2 sides, which is 48 centimeters. Again, you can do that on the back. You can do it on a separate sheet of paper. I would not write it inside of it. It just gets really messy, and then it's hard to read later. Okay, so now I just need 3 more rooms. I'm going to draw maybe a skinny room over here on this side. Maybe this is a long kitchen. I can label it room number 2. You can label it kitchen, however you want to do that. But that is 3 by 12. And then I would calculate my area and perimeter of room number 2. So that would be 12 times 3. perimeter would be 12 plus 12 plus 3 plus 3, which I believe is 30. I'm going to calculate my other two rooms. So maybe I put in a square down here. We just have to remember our dimensions. So if a ground kicker is 12 by 6, these are our options. I'm going to put them on a smartboard for you so you can see them. And then I would calculate the area perimeter of that room. I'm not going to do that right now. And then I have one final room. Maybe I'm going to draw it like this. So forth. When you are finished, you need to put all of your areas together for the total area of your house. And then you're going to calculate the perimeter of your house. Remember, your house cannot be a rectangle. And when you're calculating the perimeter, you're only calculating outside walls. So I would just count up all of my outside walls all the way around my house. And I would have, oh, forgot one. And then I would add all those up for the perimeter of my house. Okay, so design a 4-room house, turn it into the sub before you leave so that I can look over it when I get there tomorrow, and work hard so that you can go ahead and start building tomorrow. Have a good day.